Thank you so much, Shelley. Fantastic. Good morning, everyone. First of all, let's welcome Shelley, everybody. Bill is out on a family vacation, visiting with family, and we wish him well. And we have a special musical duo here today, half of which is up here going to be accompanying us for the group songs. So thank you so much, Shelley. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. All right, everybody. Welcome to Unity of Orange County. How are you doing today? It's so nice to see you guys. This is a nice house. You guys are dressed nice. It looks good. It's really good, guys. Thank you for that. Well, let's get things going by some singing today. We're going to sing I Release, so please rise. And please sing with me, I release and I let go. There was a time in my life I thought I'd have to do it all for myself. Didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. Didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say, if you are discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you've got to let it go. Let it all go. And this is what you have to say. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Sing out. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Very nice, everybody. You sound wonderful today, and thank you so much, Shelley. All right, I would like to welcome Tina to the platform.
Thank you. Thank you so much, and welcome, welcome. Shelley, thank you. Beautiful, just beautiful. Welcome, everyone, to Unity of Orange County. We're so happy to see you here today. And if you're watching us on YouTube, welcome. Well, here we are in September. I can't believe it. What happened? What happened? I don't know. We always like to start our service by affirming our prayer for our church, also our vision and mission statements. So together, we pray, believe, and affirm continued growth and prosperity for Unity of Orange County, with an abundance to spare and share. With grateful hearts, we give thanks for answered prayer, and so it is. Amen. And our vision statement? Centered in divine love, we joyfully co-create a world that works for all. And our mission statement? To awaken, inspire, and transform lives. Very good. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank those that helped make this service possible. We have Shelley on piano. Welcome. Tom on audio and vocals. And John and Waverly are streaming. We have Mark on camera. Our greeters today were Rosemary and Jim, our dynamic duo. Thank you very much. And our trustee today is Stephanie. Our fellowship is provided by Ellen, who always is so gracious. Thank you so much for bringing hospitality today. Shanice is our light bearer. Wonderful. Thank you. And she will also be guiding us in a meditation. Our special speaker today is Angie Keyes. And her message today, what are you willing to be? What are you willing to be? Oh, boy. Okay, and a few announcements. Our men's group will meet this Thursday, September the 7th, via Zoom at 6:30. Certain people forget. Howard. Okay. Also, we will be connecting by Zoom to explore The Seat of the Soul, the 25th anniversary edition of Gary Zukav. This classic book explores authentic power and is an invitation to align the personality with the soul, to unlock deeper meaning and purpose in life. And that is going to start Wednesdays at 6:30 to 8 via Zoom. So if you contact Diane Lukish, Diane, you want to raise your hand? Everybody knows Diane, but just in case you don't. All righty. On September the 9th, there will be a mini prayer retreat held by the prayer team in Laguna Woods Art Room, Clubhouse 1. And for planning purposes, please register by today or contact Diane and see the flyer in the hospitality room or on our website. If you haven't been to any of our prayer workshops there, you're really missing out. You should be there. It's just awesome. It's a great, fun day. And, yes. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. You did tell me that. And we do have one scholarship available for anyone who can't really afford to come but would want to come. How much is the entrance to the $45? Okay. All right. Wonderful. And after our service today, you can buy your opportunity tickets from Stephanie, and the drawing will be September 24th. Must be present to win. So today we really have some special musicians here today. Sharon and Shelley. Sharon will be singing for us today, so we're very excited about that. Sharon and Shelley met at a jazz jam in Orlando, Florida in 1981. They were married a year later, and today continue to explore and create music together. In 1999, they started recording spiritual jazz with their original band, Sunyata? Sunyata. Oh, very good. And in 2006, moved to Arizona and Colorado, recording 2 more CDs of original New Thought music. The intention of their music is to lift the spirit, soften the heart, calm the soul, and inspire creativity. After 18 years as Unity music directors in Colorado and Florida, and through the practice and experience of many wisdom traditions, they believe in the power of spiritual music. So wonderful. Welcome, welcome. We're so excited to have you here today. And one last thing before I forget, I'm sorry. Amy is here today, and she is our wonderful volunteer coordinator. Please see Amy. Okay.
Good morning, everyone. We're so happy to see you here. My name is Sharon, and of course, Shelley, my longtime partner. Walking in the Spirit, knowing you are here. Your perfect love unfolding, miracles appear. The gift of understanding, showing me the way to live in loving kindness, peace throughout the day. In the Spirit, I receive your blessing. So grateful for the new life I'm living. In the Spirit, joyfully expressing the overflowing love that you are giving. I am walking in the Spirit. It's a heavenly sight. I am walking in the Spirit, filled with beauty and light. Oh, walking in the Spirit, in everything I see. The source of all creation, love and harmony. The sound of angels singing, whispers on the wind. guiding me to realize the power that's within. In the Spirit, I can feel your essence. So grateful for the new life I'm living. In the Spirit, I can feel your presence, the overflowing love that you are giving. I am walking in the Spirit, yeah. It's the heavenly side. I am walking in the Spirit, filled with beauty and light. Sing it with me now. I am walking in the Spirit. Yes, you are. It's a heavenly side. I am walking in the Spirit, filled with beauty and light. I am walking, walking in the Spirit.
Oh my goodness, Sharon and Shelley, thank you guys so much. I felt that. A little gospel for the morning. So good. So good. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's a pleasure to have you. All right, guys, you got to calm yourselves down a little bit. Get ready for the daily word and the meditation. We're going to do that by singing together, Blessing to the World. Get comfortable in your chairs, feet flat on the floor if that's okay for your body, and we're going to sing together. This song is an affirmation and a prayer. I want you to sing it, hear it, know it for yourself. First one's for you. Here we go. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of Spirit on earth, and who you are, and all you do is a blessing to the world. Take it inside, know it for yourself, know the I am. I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of Spirit on earth, and who I am, and all I do is a blessing to the world. All right, one more time. No, expand for everyone and include everyone. We are. Here we go. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of Spirit on earth, and who we are, and all we do is a blessing to the world. A blessing to the world. I'd like to invite Shanice to the platform.
Thank you. Good morning. There's something happening. You feel that? I feel it. So blessed to be here. And this wonderful Sunday, September 3rd, nice holiday we're all hopefully enjoying. And the word for Sunday, September 3rd, is refresh. Refresh. Honoring the divine presence within, I am refreshed. Stretching and yawning after a good sleep, enjoying a brisk walk in the early morning, or sipping a replenishing drink after a workout or time in the sun, I feel refreshed. I move forward into my next activity with a renewed sense of well-being. Building upon and refreshing my knowledge may relieve me from thinking too much about my obligations. Spending time with a good book or revisiting a favorite passage from my favorite writing can give me a relaxing mental pause. I find many opportunities to refresh my awareness that God, the divine presence, is within me wherever I am, whatever I am doing. It takes only a moment to find God's presence reflected in the people and the animals and the nature I encounter and the natural beauty that surrounds me. And the scripture reading for the day is from Romans 15, verse 32. So that by God's will I may come to you with joy and be refreshed in your company. So at this time, we would like to invite our trustee of the day, Stephanie, forward to carry our prayer box, and together in collective oneness, we'll sing our thoughts, our prayers.
Our thoughts are prayers, and we are always praying. Our thoughts are prayers. Listen to what you're saying. Seek a higher consciousness, a state of peacefulness, and know that God is always there. And every thought becomes a prayer.
So in the awareness of oneness, we praise Creator, Beloved One, for every petition, every request, any concern that may be held in anyone's heart or mind or placed in this box. Right now, we lovingly acknowledge your good for all of us. So, so good. We affirm that good, we receive that good, and know that our love and our intention for each person here and any concern in this box is already released unto you and is matched in likeness and vibration of your being, which is us. We thank you for answered prayer. We thank you for the Holy Comforter that's always with us and never apart. We bless each one, and in gratitude and praise, we say thank you, God. And so it is. Amen. Refresh. So now it's our turn where we can gather together to refresh our souls and our spirits and turn on that inner light. So if you would join me, I invite you to quietly close your eyes. Allow our breath to take us on that walk in spirit, like Sharon sang. Our breath will guide us back home. A home that's never left. A home that's always open. The arms of the one that cannot be contained in any name, but is reflected in each one. So I invite you to take a few deep cleansing and clearing breaths. Setting down your burden. Receiving, inviting this breath with our intention of waking up to the inner life that's always with us. Breathing in that love, that vitality. Exhaling gratitude. Aligning with the one, the sun that never sets, the eternal light that is within each of us. And we can relax, we can trust, we can rest and refresh ourselves in the waters of spirit. Just allowing your breath to soften, to guide you to be present, to lean in to that great mystery that's waiting to speak to you in your heart, that's cleansing your mind, that's renewing you from the farthest star to the depths of the earth below. It streams, it's chasing you, it's filling you, it's healing you, it's holding you. It is in you, and you are it. So allow yourself to pause. Just rest, be held, be whole. Look deeply. Listen with love. There is no other time than right now. No other source than the one that's chosen you. So let's rest together and choose it so that we may not be filled as a vessel, but completely dissolve even the idea of a cup. Spirit's love, Spirit's light dissolves all separation. And instead, we are the ocean of Spirit without any separation, right here and right now. Dive in. Allow. And be born of love again in this moment together. Let's float. Let's rise. And share in the stillness together. And we thank you. So it is.
This is my prayer, that there is ever expanding love and understanding right now, right now. This is my prayer, that there is ever expanding love and understanding right now, right now. Knowing we live, we believe in the word, in the power. Trust and forgive and receive what we need every hour. This is my prayer, that there is ever expanding love and understanding right now, right now. This is my prayer, that there is ever expanding love and understanding right now, right now, right now. Pray for me. Pray for you. Blessed energy coming through, coming through me and you. This is my prayer, that there is ever expanding love and understanding right now, right now, right now, right now. This is my prayer. This is my prayer.
Hello, everybody. Thank you. This morning, oh my goodness, the energy here is just amazing. And I'm so grateful to be back. Thank you. I really just love you all so much. So my title today is, Who Are You Willing to Be? And that sounds big, right? That sounds really big, but let me explain. This past month was the month of the power of will. And I kind of did a deep dive on it. And I was looking at how does the power of will show up in my life? And how do I use the power of will? Am I using it in a way that is supporting my life? Am I using it in a way that is possibly taking away? So let's start with the powers. If you're new to Unity, or if you haven't heard about this yet, we believe in the 12 powers, that every human has 12 innate abilities that we can tap into and that we can use to create our lives, to create what we want in this life. And we always have the choice to come at them from that divine space, or to come at them from maybe a more human, physical space. So the power of will is our ability to choose, lead, and decide. It's our decision-making, directing, and choosing ability. It's our capacity to say yes or no to opportunities and to whatever is happening in our lives. Our ability to choose our reactions to our experiences. So the use of will is hugely important in what we're manifesting in our world. So let's talk about the way that will shows up. Will can show up from that personal will, that personal space. And when I say that, I'm meaning through the lens of our experiences, through our perception of what things are. And that can be tied to so many things. It can be tied to our beliefs about ourselves, whether they're good or bad. It could be tied to our fears, right? It could be tied to things we don't even remember from our past. And it's like that. It's like a screen that we look through and we observe the world through. And when we're coming from that personal will, so often that's coming from that place of lack, where we aren't seeing the whole picture, we're reacting, right? We're just coming from that reaction instead of really thinking about, what is this choice meaning for me? And of course, we have our divine will. When we tap into the divinity that we are. We look within, we get quiet. We give ourselves an opportunity to see the big picture, to really understand what is in front of us. What is it that we want? To take a breath, take back that moment, and just respond from love, from joy, from our divine wisdom. So we're going to be talking about that a little bit today. Because in order to express from divine will, we have to be willing. We have to be open to what is right now and to what can be. And we need to trust and know that things are unfolding just as they should. That's not always an easy place to be, right? That willingness, that openness. The opposite of that, of course, is being willful. So when we're being willful, we have an idea of what we want to see, right? We know what it looks like, and we are resisting anything that doesn't look like what we want. And that slows us down. That slows us down from getting to the beauty, to the love, to the thing that we know is ours. Because we're so stuck on an idea or a belief. And it slows us down from getting there. So I have a story to share with you about that. A lot of you know this. I use this example all the time, but I'm going to use it again. When I started with Unity, I got involved in youth ministry. I started attending events, fell in love with it, and just kept going to everything I could. I was attending rallies, and I was a camp counselor, and anything I could do, I was there. And when an opportunity came for a job with the region, I was really excited to go for it. And it was for our youth consultant. So that's our family consultant, the littler kids, and the teachers. And the challenge is, at the time, my belief was that I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't really trust myself. Even though I'd been in it, doing it, there was a lot of fear there. So when I interviewed, I didn't get the job. And I was sad, and I questioned myself, and I went through that whole, well, see, it's not mine to do, see, I didn't get it. And I really did get stuck in fear and sadness for a while. But when I got quiet, I knew that I loved it. I loved working with youth ministry. I knew this was my path. So I let go of all that, and I just said, I'm just going to keep showing up. I'm going to keep showing up just as I have. I'm going to say yes to opportunities, and I'm going to see where it takes me. And it's brought me here. And honestly, being a part of Unity has really changed my life in so many ways. And I would have never thought I'd be up here speaking to all of you. So I imagine if I would have let that wear me down, if I would have let that loss dictate my next move, I might have missed out on all this. And that's where willingness is so important. And of course, sometimes we're going to have those feelings like I did, and that's okay, we're human. And it's important that we practice returning to that place of divine wisdom and of light so that we can shift out of the reaction to that place a little bit more quickly. So there's a quote from a book, The Naked Now by Richard Rohr, and he's talking about when we start practicing finding the lights, being in the light, acknowledging, noticing when we're centered in light. And what he writes is, henceforth, you will remember in the darkness what you once experienced in the light. The path ahead will always be a necessary mixture of darkness and light. But if you practice and you notice that feeling and you get to know what it's like to be coming from your truth and your wholeness, even in the darkest times, you'll go, yeah, this is terrible. I don't want to be here. I'm unhappy, I'm uncomfortable, I'm angry, whatever it is, but you'll know the light is there still. And I'll get there. This is where I'm at now, but that doesn't mean this is where I'm going to stay. And that's huge to me. That's so powerful because so often when we go through a big challenge, we get stuck in that heaviness and that sadness and that stuckness. We start believing those negative things about us. And we go through all the process and the healing, and we get to the other side and we go, wow, I'm a different person. I'm grateful for the lessons I learned during this process. Right? So how wonderful would it be if we could be in it and go, yeah, this sucks, and I know that I'm going to get through this. I'm going to get to the other side, and I'm going to learn something valuable for me, whatever that is. So we make choices all day long, every day, right? And those choices all come from that power of will. And most of them are just, am I going to get cream in my coffee today? Am I going to get a latte? I don't know. Maybe not super important, but they do lead to our big picture. All those little choices bring into existence what we are creating, with our feelings, with our thoughts, our beliefs. They show up in our lives as tangible experiences. So it's, sorry. Okay, so all those choices. So, and most of the time it's okay. Like I said, it's a minor thing. And if we allow ourselves to be aware of our thoughts, the process behind our choices, we'll start to notice when we get to that place of fear or that place of lack or that old belief about ourselves that is not true, that we're ready to let go of. And it'll help us to make those divine will choices more often so that we can create what we want. And the steps to this are awareness, clarity, and practice, right? We have to know what we want, clarity. We have to have a clear idea of what we want to create in our lives. So that comes from our power of love, the power of desire, showing us what we want, but the will makes the choice. So I want to stay with youth ministry because I love it. So I'm going to choose that. And then the awareness of our choices as things come up. Are we feeling scared? Are we feeling excited? Are you feeling love? What's coming up for us? And noticing that and staying aware of those feelings in each moment. And then last, of course, is practice. Because once again, we're all human, and we aren't supposed to be perfect, right? Everything that happens in our lives is an opportunity, whether we behave badly, not like we'd want to, or whether we make the perfect choice. It's all an opportunity to grow. So when we stay in that awareness, we will learn to notice the light so that next time we'll remember that light is there. Desire sets that foundation so that we'll know what choices are serving us with what we want to create in our lives. So how do we become willing? Meditation, getting still, listening, prayer, whatever works for you, a walk on the beach, right? An opportunity to slow down and open to your divine wisdom. All of that. There's another quote from The Naked Now, and he says, prayer is like practicing heaven now. And that really hit me because it's so true, right? When we stop for that moment, even if it's just a breath, and to go within, we're practicing that divine love right now in this moment. So as you go through your life, think about all those little choices you're making, all the big choices you're making, and notice what you're willing into your life. What are you willing to be in your life? Because all those choices are taking you somewhere. And it's up to us, each of us, to tap into our divine wisdom and trust and have faith and know that we are light. And all is well. So continue to be aware and open and willing. Thank you so much.
I get to introduce this one. Okay, so, all the songs we've done, Sharon has sang today, we wrote together. And this is one that Tom told us about willpower. And so I was thinking about that. And of course, I think that the path to positive living, positive path for spiritual living, that's really the core unity teaching that and love that I felt and we feel together, and what was we all went through the pandemic, the worst parts of the pandemic together, and this song came out of that because yes, and just like she told us in the lesson, it's a choice. You have to you decide to align yourself with that will, and you really you say these affirmations like everything, I know all this is going on, but I know that God is good and the world is beautiful and wants us to thrive and to transmit that love. And so that's what this song's about.
Thank you. I couldn't have said it better. Anything can happen, so I'm thinking for the best. Ease my mind and then imagine all our world is blessed. Pain will soon be over, that is what I tell my heart. Feel the healing coming closer when I do my part. Take comfort in my faith. Find solace in my soul. It is incredible, but I have the will to be invincible. Oh, 'cause I believe that everything is working for the good, and all that we are suffering will be understood when we come together and we see ourselves as one. We rise up and we make it better. Now the time has come. Take comfort in my faith. Find solace in my soul. It is incredible, but I have the will to be invincible. Yes, don't look back, let go of fear. Take the road to love, you know that way is clear. It is incredible. I have the will to be invincible. Oh, yes, to be invincible. Oh, you are invincible. You are invincible. I am. We are all invincible. You got to believe. Yeah. Ooh, 'cause everything is working for the good. Thank you.
Wow, wow, wow. Another hand. Wow. We are so blessed to have the two of you here today. Thank you so much. Thank you. We are so blessed to have you here today. Thank you, Angie. Oh, it's so lovely. And I'm sorry, I do have to say this, but I've known Angie for a while now, and I am so glad you chose this path. Seriously. Unity believes in 5 basic principles. And they're coming. There they are. And if you follow these 5 basic principles, your life will be just as Angie was saying. Your will, and you follow these, life is beautiful. So let's say these together. 1, God is all good and active in everything, everywhere. 2, I am naturally good because God's divinity is in me and in everyone. And 3, I create my experiences by what I choose to think and what I feel and believe. And 4, through affirmative prayer and meditation, I connect with God and bring out the good in my life. And 5, I do and give my best by living the truth that I know. I make a difference. And another way that you can make a difference is following the principle of giving and receiving. And we have several ways here at Unity of Orange County that you can share your treasure, but let us bless our treasures before our ushers come up. So put your hands together, and our blessing is: divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And we always give in love. And we have several ways that you can donate. You can text to 77977, and in the message you could put Unity of OC. Of course, you can send a check to 23181 Verdugo Drive in Laguna Hills by visiting our website. And we are still going to use our church, so you can go there and you can donate there through that app. And we welcome and appreciate all donations, that they keep us going. And we just love it here. I hope you do too. So, other than Sharon and Shelley, do we have any other newcomers today? This is your first time here at Unity of OC. No one? Oh, second time. Okay, wonderful. Yes, well, welcome back. Welcome back. Well, let's give them all a wonderful blessing. We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we behold the Christ in you. And thank you, everyone. Thank you, our guests. What a wonderful treat today. We just loved it every day. So let us go ahead. Stand up and let's shine.
Let's honor the child in all of us. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Take it up now. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Big ending. Let it shine. Let it shine. Oh, let it shine. Perfect. Love it. All right, and as you're standing, please join hands and let's sing the peace song and then our prayer for protection. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. And the presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. All together, wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Yeah.